Well, hello, friends and subscribers. Today I was thinking about making a collection video for the Xbox 360 because that's like the only collection I still haven't sold too much out of since 2019. So between 2019 and 2025, I've bought games every now and then. If I find them at a second-hand store or something like that, and they're cheap, I pick them up just in case I can resell them. Has at least been my thought. But for some reason, the Xbox 360 games keeps popping up everywhere. Other games, not so much, but the Xbox 360 and the Xbox in general, yeah, those games are constantly showing up in my local secondhand store. So I keep buying them. They're, yeah, going into my collection, I guess. So I'm gonna start off with the first game in my collection. There's a lot, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this a two-parter or not, but we'll see. So yeah, we'll start off with the first one, which is Soul Calibur 4. This is a typical secondhand store game I bought when I noticed them having it. Originally, I had this on the PlayStation 3 with, I guess it was Starkiller and Darth Vader as unlockables. This version has Yoda. I love the Soul Calibur series, so yeah. Even though I was thinking about selling this at some point, the Soul Calibur series is a great fighting series, so I recommend trying this if you haven't tried Soul Calibur before. This one I bought when it came out, Devil May Cry 4. Only because I like the second one. I've only played the second one. And yeah, I guess like when you used to collect, or when I used to collect, I used to buy a lot of games when they came out. And like I've said in one of the earlier videos I made now, that the problem with, I guess it's the same today, but it felt much more earlier, I guess, that is when you had a gaming channel and yeah, new games came out, you just felt that you have to keep getting the good games all the time. So I've actually never tried this. I might have tried it once or twice, but the plastic is removed, so I guess I have tried it, I guess. But Devil May Cry 2 is an awesome game, and I think I've seen good reviews of the fourth one also. So yeah, one in my collection that I've actually never really tried. This game I bought when it came out. Also, I loved the Call of Duty series, and I remember having Medal of Honor on my computer. So I bought this and hoped that it would be like something familiar, like the Battlefield series and stuff like that. But yeah, I never really liked the Medal of Honor, at least for the Xbox 360. So once again, a game I haven't really played. And that's a problem when you're collecting games. Like I said, if the game does kind of suck, you never really return to it. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2. What is it more to say than it's awesome? The first Assassin's Creed like blew up and people like really love the series. Up until now, I guess there has been some mixed reviews, I guess. I've tried the last one. No, it's not the last one actually. I think it's 2 games back. The Valhalla game, because it has Norwegian folklore and stuff like that. Not folklore, religion, old pagan religion based on the Nordic countries. But this game I loved. I think I've completed it also. So I wanted to replay this game, but yeah, my gaming spark haven't really been on top the last few years. This game was actually sent to me when I had my Norwegian gaming channel way back when. The producers sent me review copies, and well, this was one of them because I received a digital one for the computer and I received this physical game for the Xbox 360, which I never bothered to open because, yeah, I played it on the computer when it came out. So yeah, I think it was something like that, or maybe I've ordered this game myself and received a copy, review code copy. I cannot remember, but there's a reason for that this is not open. But this is a freaking awesome game. Also, I guess the one that came out before. I guess this is the second one in the series, or the like reboot series. Either way, the games are awesome. So if you haven't tried Tomb Raider, the newer ones, they're also cool. Not only the like old ones. Another sealed copy. This is once again something I've picked up at the secondhand store. Ice hockey game, NHL 07. Never cared for sports, and I probably never will. So this will remain unsealed. I mean sealed. And we have Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 2. I loved this series, both the first one and this one. I also think I have the third one on this Nintendo Switch somewhere. Yeah. Either way, if you're a fan of Marvel, and yeah, like some kind of Civil War, Infinity War kind of thing, like all the heroes working together, these are the games for you. Darksiders, another game I received. I think I got this from my girlfriend. The problem is, I think, was when this came out, I already owned it on the Wii U, I think. Or, yeah, something like that. There's a reason for that, this is sealed. I didn't enjoy the Darksiders series too much. And I guess that's why the reason when I received it, I never really cared to open it. Yeah. Great boyfriend, not opening the gifts that the girlfriend gives. But yeah. The same as Ultimate Alliance 2. This is the first one. Like I said, it's a great game. The series is great, and I recommend you guys playing it. Now, this is a weird one. This was kind of like a prop thing, I guess, when you had the Kinect for the Xbox 360. The lighting had to be really perfect for this to work, and well, yeah, I tried it for a couple of days, 3 days, which was fun while it lasted, but it got old really fast. So you're in the movies. It's like this green screen kind of game that you're placed in a situation, if you can say. Now this game, I've played so much, never completed it though, because my save file got corrupted in the end of this game. When I got to like this, was it Saint Denis, I think? When you started closing up on that part of the game, yeah, I lost my save file. And I lost also the spark to play it all the way through. Maybe there's some kind of like sound from the outside now, but I live on a train station somewhere. And there's a train. But Red Dead Redemption, it's a freaking fantastic game, and if I had the like spark to restart that first one, I would. But it's a lot of hours. After, going from a guy in the like 18 years to 20 years to now 39. Long games, they really need to spark my interest for me to play them. Like this one, Fallout 3. I love the Fallout series. I've never completed a Fallout game in my life, but I played pretty much all of them after, I guess Fallout 3 was my first one. Or was it New Vegas, maybe? Anyways, I love the games, but I've never completed them. Because the Elder Scrolls games, for example, I've completed. And this is my kind of game. But never really completed the Fallout series. Dead Space, a horror space game, which I also loved. Never really got to complete. This was around my first kid was born, so I never got a chance to finish it, I guess. I tried to play it in the nights when he fell asleep, and my girlfriend at that time had stuff to do. But I got a long way in this game, but I never completed it. Which is sad, because most of the games are most likely never completed in this collection. So this one I've completed. This was my introduction to Splinter Cell, actually, and I think I played through twice. I think there's 2 endings in this game, or more. I cannot remember, but I think I actually completed this twice because of that. But this was my introduction to Splinter Cell, and sadly this was also the only game that kept my interest throughout the game. But it's a good game, as far as I can remember. This game I've also completed, of course. I'm a huge superhero fan, so yeah. Everything superhero based in this collection will most likely be completed. Love the game. It's based on like the third movie, but I enjoy this one. For some reason, this was not a bad movie game, in my opinion. So yeah, Spider-Man pretty much speaks for itself. This is also one of the few games I have played to death, never completed or anything like that. But yeah, I think the gimmick in this game was that you could kind of like transfer yourself into the game, and all the games around that time that had that gimmick was interesting because it was cool to see yourself in a game. So yeah, Fight Night Round 4. Good game. I don't have anything more to say about that. It's a good game. Now, this was a letdown, I remember. I played this once. I loved the first one. I completed the first one. So when a second one was announced, I was in the clouds. When I got it, yeah, not so much. I'm not sure if I played the first one to death, and this one was pretty much kind of like the same, and yeah. I did not enjoy this game, as I thought I would, even though I looked forward to playing it a while before it came out. Yeah, never happened. Whoops. Here's, let's see, Mass Effect 3, yeah. I should have like sorted these out first, but yeah, the third one and the second one, I guess, and the first one. Yeah, I have them all in the rows. The Mass Effect series, I guess. A fantastic series. The choices you make during the game that affect the story for like the rest was really like, yeah, it pulled you in, because if you made a choice in the first one, you would feel that choice in the second one, and so on. A bit let down by the third one. It was still a great story, but yeah, the series is one of my favorite series of all time. If I could replay them, I would. I think the Andromeda, or yeah, something like that, was not like a success for me, to say it like that. Gears of War, a series I've tried to get into. I played the first one, I played the second one, and the third one. I cannot get into that. I mean, after like the first one came out, I remember watching the end online just to see how it ends, so I could continue on this one. And I played this one for a while, but I cannot get into this game. And I'm not sure if it's like the future shooting stuff, because that goes against like the Mass Effect series, for example. But yeah, never ever got into this. This was one of my first games, not the first, games I received for the Xbox 360. This has gone through some hard weather, because this is a game that has been on lofts and in basements and really haven't been displayed in my collection until I, started to sell my stuff. Then this went into the, like, whole thing. A lot of like Xbox Live arcade games. Most of these you could buy on the Xbox Live series. So, Xbox Live store. So this is just a collection of them, I guess. Nothing too interesting, though. But if you like Bejeweled and stuff like that, then there's games for you in there. Another Assassin's Creed game. The third one, I think I started falling out of the series. It was a cool concept, because I think this was like, the Civil War. Yeah. Never finished this. So after completing the first one, and I guess I completed the second one, this one was not game for me. I started to get bored of this series, sadly, because I've read that it's actually a great game. Assassin's Creed 3. Now, this is one of my later collection pieces. Not so late that I started selling off my collection, but it was one of like the series that Oh, the games that I bought just before, just my Spark getting out. I bought this because of Johnny Bravo, and all in all, it's a Cartoon Network like fighting game. So there's a lot of Cartoon Network characters that I know in this game, but also a lot of them that I don't know. So it's from the newer Cartoon Network and the older Cartoon Network like mixed in one. So only because Johnny Bravo was in here, I bought this. It's not a really good fighting game. It's a pretty much rip-off of Smash Brothers, but not that good. Another Spider-Man game, The Amazing Spider-Man, completed. As far as I remember, it was a good game. It's a typical Spider-Man game, I guess. Now, here's the first game ever I had for the Xbox 360. I remember buying the Xbox and this game, and started playing it. Well, lo and behold, when you had to save the game, you couldn't, because you needed a memory card for the Xbox 360, and I was like, well, I don't have that. I think it was. I don't think. I know it was before the hard drive was installed on the Xbox, which was a really good Xbox, by the way. I never experienced a red ring of death or nothing. I've never done that with my Xbox consoles. Just so you know, treat your consoles good. Yeah, a really good game. A game I've completed in the later years, not the year it came out. So this is the reason why I buy the Fallout games, and I have bought them after like they have been released now in the newer years. But I think it's the setting, like the post-apocalypse like world in the Fallout series. I don't think it like connects that much to me. It's this type of games that I connect to if I'm gonna play longer games. So, The Elder Scrolls Oblivion, fantastic game. I don't need to say that much about this game because I guess many of you have played this game. It's awesome. I got a lot of messages all of a sudden, so I think it will spark out in the audio. So yeah, that's just halfway through my collection. You know what? I'm gonna do this two-parter, I guess. So thanks for watching. If you have a favorite Xbox game, tell me in the comments. Yeah, it's weird doing collection updates and collection videos and stuff like that all of a sudden. Yeah, thanks for watching.